up. It's that time of day. Gonna bring that shirt to you. You dig? Yeah. I hope everyone is well as usual. I'm a bit tardy today. That's why it may appear that I am somewhat unfocused. But, you know, I was having some long thoughts and considerations and, you know, about one current topic I know that has been heavily discussed on the social media timelines as of now. And that is the situation between the baby and Danny Lee. You know, I came to the conclusion, you know, from my perspective, that ain't none of my damn business. I also came to the perspective that, you know, I guess there's a lot of truth. I don't know if I better be careful when I say that there's truth behind something. There's a lot of merit to the statement, well, like during the, that saying that African Americans, black people, people of color, Negroes, and nigger folks like myself shouldn't be worried about the coronavirus because we go around and we you know, I guess you say, have unprotected sex. Or, you know, for some raw dog in the, you know. And that's just, you know, and that produces offsprings, and with the offspring, it elevates the ties that you have to an individual, regardless of what their personal opinion or impulse may lead you to, how am I trying to say this? And your personal impulse may lead you to behave or relate to that person in a public setting. Another thing, I took away from it, in events of personal, intimate, emotional circumstances, it's probably not best to pull out your camera and go live. I mean, because what happened the night before may be somewhat different than what might happen the night after, the morning after. But hey, I guess that's a level of, you know, I guess you have to been there to understand what I mean when I say that. Yeah, I may make it on time. So it's like, I relate to what relates to me. I would think there are other personal, I still keep on, I know this may sound like the same old C. Dolores Tuckerish type of media policing, but I guess I can only speak from my perspective. I really am trying, I know I may have been guilty of it in the past, I'm really trying to avoid indulging myself too much in the lives of other people, especially people who are perceivably doing far better off than I am. I wouldn't want anyone to interfere with the way I get my money and the methods in which I get my money, so I would logically choose not to interfere in the way in which they get theirs. So, you know, that's in regards to that. With that, I don't understand why that's such a big deal to be discussed on the time. You know, people go too far into situations, man. They get too personally attached to something that goes on in the media, because what they're doing is they're projecting their own personal and intimate circumstances on to that heavily discussed topic, because golly, and it's another stereotypical trope. When people make these long comments, I mean, because I know I'm guilty of writing long comments. I know I can't expect the average person to have the patience to read what I wrote. That's part of the reason why I choose to do these videos now, because if I can't hold to your captivation with my conversation, then, you know, I guess it's best that you would have skipped over my written word anyway. I just say, you know, it's the conventional, what they eat don't make me shit. And it's stay in the middle of them people's shit. They talking about Coast Guards in Kenosha for the verdict. Stay in the middle of them people's shit. Jacob Blake, you know, what happened in that situation? How is that situation going? What happened with that? But you know, we got to be seen. You know, we got to stunt. I mean, it has to do with our self-esteem. You know, the Benz just do something to my self-esteem. You know, who wouldn't want shiny trinkets to show off to who? Because the white man ain't gonna do nothing but wonder where you got the money to get it from. And start tapping his pockets to make sure you ain't took no money out of his. But once again, that may be a little too heady for some. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should do a TikTok dance. But man, I might be late now. I think I still might make it to work on time. To Candyland, where I take my stand and I make my bed. Oh yeah. But man, I appreciate y'all for fucking with me, man. You know, I admit my self-esteem is hurt when I feel like I'm not being paid attention to, because I don't necessarily ask for attention all the time. I pretty much give other people my attention more than I receive attention myself. But then again, I don't like to be bothered any fucking way, so don't give me too much goddamn attention. That starts to be pesky. Isn't that like the most contradictory thing you heard? But I am going to Candyland, where I take my stand and I make my bed. Oh, yeah. But yeah, man, I hope y'all have a great day, man. A great evening. I just came on to spread a little midday cheers. Peace and love to y'all, man.